He's doing well this evening. We just got back from ice skating a little while ago. I got a different teacher this time. Why don't I see it on here? Are we live? Why don't I find it? What's happening? I got a different teacher this time. It's okay. All right, I think I got it now. Oh, good God, took some time. Okay, first person here is Devin for love. Explore your options when it comes to love. You have new beginnings on the horizon. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve. You have a couple of people coming in, so explore your options. Got a Libra. You have an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities and walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Life is moving forward. Disappointments heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon this spring. Summer, could I have a reading around me and woo Aquarius? Slow and steady wins the race, but you should have communication either coming in or picking up. Things look a little slow. You have the Hangman here. Taking the initiative or expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful, but exploring your options is suggested, and slow and steady wins the race. Things look okay. AA, work for this week. Work for this week. Slow and steady wins the race, but there's growth, change, and transformation that brings in success around work. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life moves forward. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Avery, you told me you aren't hungry when I asked you if you were hungry.
No, but now I'm hungry.
Oh.
Why do you think persons don't get hungry? People
Okay.
get hungry. And I know exactly what I want.
What?
And I'm just kidding. Actually, want cinnamon drink.
There's nothing left in your cup?
What?
There's nothing left in your cup? Hi, Mel. Mimi, tomorrow I'm meeting with my ex for possible reconciliation outcome. Do you think that we will reconcile? Well, it depends what you mean by reconcile. The situation is, all right, going back to the ex most of the time is like not the answer. So it's like you would go back to the same situation that you left. It wouldn't be a different situation. So could you wind up hanging out or hooking up? Yeah, that's possible. But is it going to be a committed, stable, long-term relationship? Probably not. It's most likely you're just going to replay the same thing. Got the Two of Cups in reverse here, and somebody is showing as being emotionally shut down. It may just wind up being another disappointment or reliving the same disappointment. So that's up to you. If you want to give it a shot, you know, it's your crossroads to come to. But if this is somebody you've been back and forth with 20 times, chances are this is just going to be the 21st time you're going to replay it. But that's your choice. Leo Moon. Anyone coming my way in love and commitment? Yeah, you have new beginnings on the horizon. Life moves forward towards greener pastures with a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship. Could be with a Virgo. Could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Listen to your intuition and explore your options. Don't be afraid to lay down the law and set boundaries when it comes to love. MR, how did Kay think of an hour meeting? Okay, May felt like it was grounded and stable, went well, there's mutual respect. May also feel relieved about something. I would say that the meeting went well. Georgia, what do the cards say about the court holding Chris accountable for the intentional damages to the house? I think he's going to be held responsible. You've got, well, he's got either, no matter how you cut it, justice is showing up. So whoever is responsible for what is going to have to, face their consequences for their actions. Perseverance pays off around this situation, so that may be you if you're whoever is suing them or whoever is, yeah, he's going to be held responsible. He might not like it, but that's how it is. Martisha, for the next 24. You have a wish that comes true around life moving forward. You have a new job or business opportunity coming in, or you may be feeling a little bit more stable around a new beginning around work. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Disappointment heals and moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Hello, General. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Money comes in, finances improve. Success comes in around work, school, or business, and you may have a new journey that begins around work, school, or business. You're making decisions that are pushing life forward. Aries Sun, love. Okay, if you're currently with someone right now, current relationship should be functioning well. If you're not with anyone, you'll walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You have fire here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may have a Libra. Exploring your options leads to success around love. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to love. What is that weird sound coming from? I don't know what it is. Dakota, money. You have success coming in around finances, improving, feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business leads to cause for celebration. It may be slow and steady wins the race, but the big picture is finances should be improving between now and the end of this year. Earth Girl, general for this week. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and listen to your intuition. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And you could also be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Emily, general. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and new beginnings are on the horizon. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you express your wants and needs around both personal and professional relationships. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off, and there may be a new job or business opportunity that presents itself. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and negativity is moving into the past. You could be planning travel. Butterfly for the next 24 hours. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Life moves forward towards greener pastures, and you should be feeling like teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. A wish comes true. A new journey begins. Katrina, is Nathan upset that I haven't reached out to him? No, I don't think so. He looks a little distant right now. I would say, no, I can't say that I see him as being upset. It looks like he's a little distant or distracted from this situation right now. Tiffany, what's the situation between me and my mean neighbor? What do you mean, what's the situation? Can you rephrase the question? I'm not sure what you're asking. Laverne. Love, new love, job, new job. All right, general. You want to do something general? Okay, you have a couple of things going on here. So you could have a new job, but then you also may have a side business, side project, side hustle that may be bringing in extra money, or you may be putting time and effort into, and it could be bringing in long-term success, although it may be slow. As far as love is concerned, I don't see new love coming in. It looks like wherever you are right now, things are probably going to stay like this. If you're currently with someone, the relationship may be maybe a little like kind of going through ups and downs. I don't see new love coming in right now, but if you're already with someone, it looks like, well, I mean, I guess it could be new love coming in. It looks a little bit like ups and downs, but it looks like it's an old relationship or an established relationship. And that may continue for a while unless you make a decision to leave it or to explore new options. Sundry, general for May. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. New beginnings around the horizon that lead to success around work, school, and business. Hi, Adonis, and hello, Mel. Tiffany, okay, I've been suffering with the upstairs neighbor. She's violent and addict, and she goes out of her way to just be horrible to me. So what's the question? Is something going to change? Peach, money. Slow and steady wins the race, but a wish comes true around finances improving. Slow and steady wins the race between now and the end of this year. You may be adding a new stream of income. You may be even thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. You could be working on a side business, side project, side hustle that also could be bringing in extra cash. Adding a new stream of income seems to make finances, improves finances easily or quicker. You may be adding a new stream of income sometime later this summer. Cosmic, after Melissa's convo. I told her that I don't want to do receptionist. Will GS let me go? Well, you have more that's going to get revealed around this situation. So I don't know if they're going to let you go. If they don't have another position, I think they will let you go. But the Fool is in reverse, so more will get revealed. Maybe something else is going to show up. Um, but I don't know if there's another position right now that's open for you to move into if you don't stay at the reception place. As at the reception as of right now. Um, oh my goodness, where did I leave off? Dee Dee, what does Gemini think? How I feel after knowing the money he sent to me right now? He may think that you feel relief around the money that was sent. I don't know what this money is about, but may feel like it's put your mind at ease. Maggie, general for today, Wednesday. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Listen to your intuition and a wish comes true. Maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. And you may be feeling like relief around like career moving forward, or there's something relieving that happens around like work, school, or business. Gabs, when I asked for the financial help from JKR, her office said no to the letter that I mailed. What month this year should I try again? I don't want to be rejected again. Her office manager said no. Okay, let's see. What month should I ask again? I would ask like I would say in September. I would ask in September.
Mom,
Yeah?
I have to go. I'm tired.
Okay, so go to sleep.
Yeah, but I'm out cold.
You're cold and tired?
I don't have a single thing on me.
Okay, so you want me to tuck you in?
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right there.
Okay.
Lena, there is a Leo that I know for a while. He likes me. I like him too. Is there a possibility for relationships? Which cards appear? I don't see commitment here, but I mean, it doesn't mean that there can't lead to commitment. It looks like being guided by the divine towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition, and negativity moves into the past. Lay down the law, set boundaries. You may have to express the way that you feel to this person, because they seem like they're a little bit slow, or like not much is changing quickly. So I would say that if you want to see something change, you may have to be the one to take the initiative.
Mom, I'm too cold.
I don't see commitment as of right now, but that doesn't mean it can't happen. It just may not be there yet. You might have to take the initiative.
Too cold.
Red, why did Neil not respond to me? Why did Neil not respond to me? Maybe feeling stuck or stagnant or unsure, indecisive and anxious. So I don't know what's going on. May have felt like they didn't know what to say, so they're thinking about it, or they're feeling a little anxious around the situation. Tiffany, I apologize for the confusion about my neighbor. I'm kind of shook up from the drama and there's a storm. I was wondering if she will end up leaving or if you can see her vibes. Okay, let's see.
Mom, will you help me out?
Yeah, I'll be right there. She will leave. She does have a new home coming in. It might take a little bit of time. It doesn't look like it's anything that happens super fast, but I think she is going to leave. I would just try to keep your distance from her if you can right now. And let's see what happens, because she's not changing. She's an asshole, and she doesn't think that she's done anything wrong. She thinks that who the hell she is. She's going to leave eventually, maybe sometime later this summer or early fall. Could be a little while. All right, let me go see what she needs. Okay, first of all, I'm going to put... Okay? You're so silly.
What is sweet?
Okay, come over here now.
I'm sleeping.
Oh my God. Okay.
I'm like,
All right, lay on the side of it. Yeah, okay. Good.
and now you have none.
Okay. All right, are you okay now?
Maybe I got away.
Where is it? All right, I'll charge it up. Don't worry, leave it there.
Okay. Mom, where are you?
I'm going to the bathroom.
Okay.
All right, good night. Good night, Cyrus. He's giving me the side eye.
What? What?
Cyrus giving me the side eye.
Now?
He always does. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay. Liz, general between me and C. Things look a little slow and steady wins the race. However, communication looks like it's either coming in or picking up, and you might feel as if the connection or the relationship is beginning to strengthen. You may be spending time together, and you could be doing something out of the blue, fun and exciting. Listen to your intuition. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation. New beginnings are on the horizon. Not bad. Gabs, do you see me working for Penny by the end of this year or early next year? My dreams are too big and there's no opportunities for me at Woodbine. I would say there's a better chance that it's the beginning of next year than it is the end of this one. Red, how will he feel after our conversation? Okay. Grounded and stable, maybe well respected. Maybe a little anxious or nervous about what's to come next. There's a little anxiety around the situation as well. But for the most part, it looks like whatever the conversation is, the conversation should go well. Susie, love reading for the rest of the week. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on and a wish comes true. Listen to your intuition, making decisions that push life forward towards greener pastures. You have an Aries and a Capricorn around. Exploring your options could lead to success. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders as life begins to move forward. Not bad. Cinnamon for the rest of the week. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Old wounds heal and move into the past, a wish comes true. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And you may get good news that comes in around work, school, or business. Not bad. Not bad. Michelle, does Danny miss me? And when will he break no contact to reach out? He could miss you on occasion, but it looks as if his life has moved in a different direction or he's not focused on this situation. I don't see communication coming in on the immediate horizon. So I would reach out to him if you want to hear from him because things look a little out of balance. And I'm not convinced that you're going to hear from him soon. I would reach out to him rather than wait. Macy, can I have a general for the week? Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. You may have a new job or business opportunity that presents itself. Listen to your intuition. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could be planning travel. You could have good news coming around work, school, or business. Space Cowboy, is there anyone around me that is attracted to me? Yeah, maybe a Taurus and a Virgo. I'm Lourdes for the rest of the week. Anxiety eases and moves into the past and new beginnings are on the horizon. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Life comes into balance. Good news comes in around work, school, or business. You might be feeling successful around work, school, or business. with new beginnings, and you're moving forward and you're ready for it. Like new beginnings on the horizon, life's moving forward and you're ready for it. Looks pretty good. Crow's Nest. Will you go to the red carpet gala with me? I'm not convinced he's going to be able to go. Toka, how will the brand visit go on tomorrow at my WS job? I'm nervous. It should go fine, though. You have a wish that comes true around things moving forward. Teamwork is favored and success comes in. Plus, you got good karma on your side. Toka, who's coming towards me in love for the rest of May? Could have new beginnings on the horizon if you listen to your intuition. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve. You could have a Capricorn or a Sagittarius coming in. And with the Empress, you have love and money coming in, or more of it. Bella, does the old boss realize I was not trained on purpose? Yeah, I think so. Who was supposed to train you? Was it a woman? Laverne, my wife's cheating. So you're going to leave. Okay. Okay. That's why I'm asking about new love. Okay. Well, you know what? It's not that new love can't come in. It could be that it takes time for you to get yourself disconnected from this situation and then move forward. That may be what it is. If it's showing that new love isn't coming in, it might not be coming in immediately. That doesn't mean it's never going to come in. Yeah, maybe a little slow and steady wins the race, but life will move forward eventually if you do decide to leave. Then you could have a fire sign coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but it just might not be happening right away. Jasmine, I'm so stressed. I can't support my brother financially and my finances are bad. Will money get better? I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I mean, join the club. Everyone's like that. I'm telling you, I fucking get it. I totally get it. Things are going to improve. You may be getting a new job, a side business, a side gig, something that may be helping with money. I totally understand where you're at. Things are moving forward. It could take a little time. So there's going to be more money coming in, but it still may suck for a little while. Like you might have to like crawl out from a hole, but you'll get there. You will get there. I totally understand that. 100%. Lucinda for the next 7 days. Something happens that makes you happy. And if you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Bella was a woman. Yeah. She did it on purpose. She like left out parts so that you would fail to make herself look better, or like, yeah, and it's gonna all get exposed. If it hasn't been exposed yet, it will be exposed, and she's gonna get in trouble for it eventually. Red, how will my kids like dinner? I think they're gonna like it. You have a wish that comes true around cause for celebration. So if you're like, say you're trying something new or something, they may really like it. It may be a nice change. Bella, she didn't like the fact that I knew just as much as her. Yeah, that's right. And she was afraid that you would be better than she was. So she purposely like made you tank so that you weren't a threat to her. What an asshole. Yeah, you can't play around with shit like that. That she's going to get exposed. Because you know what? If she hasn't been exposed yet, she's going to do it again. And, it's like it's her own insecurity. Nobody can take away from you what's already yours, right? Like my yoga teacher that trained me, I gave women, fucking women are bitches. These two, my yoga teacher was like, she always thought she was being discreet, but you always knew exactly who she was talking about. So anyhow, after we came out of teacher training, I had done a lot of private training with her because I felt like I needed the help. And I felt like she was the kind of teacher I needed. Like I needed somebody to tell me, just fucking do it. Like she stood for no shit. Like I couldn't say, well, I'm nervous, I don't want it. She wouldn't have it, right? So that's what I needed. I needed someone who wasn't going to give me a way out. And after I started teaching, I know that these two bitches called her up and said that I was using her words. And the thing is that this is exactly what she told me. She's like, I want you to repeat back to me what I say. Because my teacher wasn't the kind of person. My teacher was like, you have a class of 60 people. You want them to know where they're going. So you say warrior 1, and 70% of the class knows what warrior 1 is, and they're going to get into it before you have to give any other direction. And then after that, you step your right leg forward, step your left leg back, put your left foot on a 90-degree angle. Like she wasn't one of these, inhale your arms up to the clouds and breathe in the air and exhale. She lift up your right leg, step your right foot forward. You got to get them to where they got to go. So she used to say to me, use my words. So I did. And these two bitches called up and said that like I was parroting her or whatever they were saying. And she was like, so what? I know that she was talking about me when she spoke about it. And I knew who called her because they were bitchy. And she said, she goes, we're all individuals and we're not competing with each other. Like if I use the same word that she uses, who cares? The point is, get the person in the position. What is the difference? Whether you say step, place, move, rotate, like just get it to where it's got to go. And I remember feeling like this big when I heard her talking about this. And I knew that they were talking about me. And I knew who it was. And I just had to say to myself, you know what? It's on them. If they're going to have this negative energy about which words I use, and they're only coming to my class to see how I'm doing, not because they really want to take it, that's negative and it's on them. And like my teacher said, like we're all different. There's no competition. You're only insecure. She would have been threatened by me using her words if she wasn't secure in who she was. So it just speaks to who this person is that was supposed to train you. She's insecure in who she is, and sooner or later everyone's going to see it because she's going to do this to somebody else. It's funny that you mentioned this because, and the reason why I asked if it was a woman was because I worked with a woman like that, and I kept hearing the woman's name in my head. And I know, I'm sure it's not the same woman, but I kept hearing that woman's name in my head. And I'm like, that's exactly who it is. Like, that's exactly the person. You know, she would sabotage people who she was afraid were going to be better than she was. And so many people in her department wound up leaving, but sooner or later she was caught and she was fired. It took a long time and we lost a lot of good employees, but finally her day came and she wound up getting exposed. I mean, she drove this one woman so crazy that it's like years later and she's still talking about it. It's like, I don't know what the process was, but if you had to do A, B, and C, she would tell the woman to do A and C, and then she would leave out B, and then she didn't know what she left out because she was never told to do it. So then they would have a meeting and there would be a portion left out and it would fall on her, and it was just, it was such a nightmare. It was a nightmare. And you know, you have to look at it like, if there's 15 people that blew through this department in a matter of 8 years, I mean, there's something wrong somewhere. And eventually it got exposed. But anyway. Brad, I worked my ass off and took the day off to make dinner, like the mukbangs I watch on YouTube. Oh, I'm sure that they're going to enjoy it. Girly, love on the horizon. Explore your options leads to success and happiness around love. You got a couple of people here. You have Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. You could have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. A wish comes true. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to love. Gabs, does Natalie realize that I'm not going to apologize for being on bad terms with her? Oh, on bad terms with her boyfriend. I think she knows that you're not going to apologize, yeah. Pallavi, the types of evil people do exist. They're very good at breaking someone else's confidence. I also have encountered many. It breaks my heart that so many have to go through this. I know, it's awful. It's awful. It's awful, and it's bitchiness, like, for no reason. Like, for no reason. Like, if we all succeed, if everybody does well, we all succeed. If everybody does shitty, then nobody succeeds. Like, why? We could all be successful, but unfortunately... Christine, reading for the rest of the week. You have success coming in around work, school, or business, and a new beginning around work, school, or business. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. Perseverance pays off. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Not bad. Pallavi, love. Making decisions that push life forward. You're not going to settle for less than you want or deserve. You have a water sign here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You also could have another Aries and a Scorpio coming in. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down around love. Aditya, after 4 months, Sakshi Mishra sent me a job vacancy screenshot. Why'd she send S to me? Because we're not talking. I don't know what your relationship is like with this person, but they may be looking to open the door to communication. They may feel bad or guilty about something, and they may feel like it was like something that you would be interested in, and it was like a way to kind of open the door. Ruchi, next in love. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. A wish comes true. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, that could lead you to a long-term committed relationship that's well balanced. Could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, maybe with a Scorpio. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Not bad. Desha, general. Might hear from somebody that you've been hoping to hear from, or somebody that you haven't heard from in a while, somebody from the past maybe returning. Listen to your intuition and a wish comes true. You have romance heating up if you're currently with someone. If you're not with anyone, you may have a committed relationship on the horizon. Possibly with, well, you have a couple of people here. If you're not with anyone right now, with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. Success comes in around work, school, or business. You might be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Yellow, will I get the student tech job that I interviewed for yesterday? I think you will. Yeah, I think you will. Most likely. Beautiful one. Finances for May. You might see a small improvement in May. It's a little slow and steady wins the race, but there is relief around things moving forward. Putting money aside for something or paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could make you feel relief. A new beginning is on the horizon. Not bad. T-Vet for the next 48. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on, and you may be making decisions that push life forward. You'll be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or maybe Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Mary, finances. You have happiness coming in around finances, and somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, that could be bringing in some extra money. Feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Life moves forward towards greener pastures, and you might feel like relief, like things are moving forward or moving in the right direction. Not too bad. Not too bad. Rose, George's feelings after we messaged last night. Is he thinking of a reunion? What do you mean, like, by reunion? Like getting back into a committed relationship kind of a thing? I don't see commitment around this situation, if that's what you're asking. Could there be more communication? Yeah, but it looks like it's in and out, or it's like sporadic. If you want to see something change, you may have to be the one to take the initiative. Kimon, what to expect soon? A new journey begins. Slow and steady wins the race. Listen to your intuition. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. You have the hard work you put into work, school, or business is coming back and paying off. And you may be planning travel. Natasha, can I have a work career reading for May? You've got feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past and new beginnings around the horizon. Listen to your intuition. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but there may be new opportunities that come in, so explore your options. Ina, how did I feel after I showed him our old text messages? Okay, grounded and stable. Maybe thought that it was like funny, humorous, or nostalgic. Pretty good. It was okay. Pallavi, what does Tarot want me to know? What does Tarot want me to know? Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You might be maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. Money comes in, finances improve. A wish comes true around finances improving, and anxiety is easing and moving into the past. Bella, will the new job be easier, supportive, and less drama? Yes, I think it will be. I think the pay is going to be good too. Oh, thank you, Tanya. Mary, Tanya did a super chat for you. Oh, you're welcome. Adonis, everyone at my house interrupting me from typing. Anyway, will my art professor give me 100? I need to talk to her because I think that she doesn't realize that she needs to remove some assignments that don't need to be. Oh, okay, I get it. I think she is going to give you 100, yeah. But definitely talk to her. Mary, what does Tarot want me to know? Don't forget to take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You have some financial stability coming in or more of it. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past, and something is happening that's making you happy. Life could change you for the better quickly when you lay down the law, set boundaries. Relief is coming in around life moving forward or feeling happy and content, and the hard work you put into work, school, or business pays off. Plus, you could be planning travel. Amber, may I have a general? Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition. You may be feeling a little more financially stable as we move through the rest of the year. Finances seem to be improving. The world is at your feet. If you've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Gabby, struggling at work, any advice? Slow and steady wins the race, but perseverance and also like expressing your wants and needs around love and perseverance, along with teamwork, helps things move forward on stable ground. You got listen to your intuition, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and whatever it is, like take it one step at a time. Like one step at a time leads to success. AM, what are Solomon's real intentions towards me? Doesn't know. He's a little slow and steady, wins the race, doesn't know. Now, the Six of Pentacles is in reverse, which can indicate that the two of you may not be on the same page. You may want to have a conversation about the situation or the relationship. I don't know where you guys are in it, but it looks like the two of you may not be on the same page. And having a simple conversation may be helpful. It could clear up exactly where you're going or what comes next. Because it looks like he doesn't have any specific intentions. He's just kind of going along with the flow of things. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? Tanya for the next 48. Listen to your intuition and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Solution to a problem is in front of you. Before the end of the 48 hours, you'll figure it out. You'll be spending time with Capricorn. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. And with the Empress, you have love and money coming in or more of it. Not bad. Not bad. Mel, General. You have a wish that comes true around work, school, or business. Negativity is moving into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You've got the world at your feet. Lay down the law, set boundaries, especially if you think somebody is overstepping. Listen to your intuition. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, especially between now and the end of May. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for yet? For tomorrow, will we have to do our speech final in person or online? Our professor wants it online, but I think he's asking for higher ups permissions. Okay, let's see. I get about a 70% chance or better that you'll be able to do it online. So let's see what happens. Stephanie, General for May. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and you may reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. Listen to your intuition, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Pretty good. Oh, good luck, Adonis. Hi, Anthony. Kenny do okay this weekend? I'm worried she's kind of out of practice and she's not as legged up as I would like her to be. Okay, let's see. I think she's going to do okay, though. Yeah, I think she'll be all right. Ina, did the Leo from Kay understand how much he hurt me, or was he just saying words? It's both. He knows that he hurt you, but he's also telling you what you want to hear, or he's over embellishing whatever it is he's saying. Mountain, will L-glutamine be something that I should start her on right away? Yes, I think it would be helpful. Nat, love. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and new doors open. You could have a new energy coming in sometime this spring, maybe a Capricorn. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. You also could have a Virgo here. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and new beginnings are on the horizon. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve. Mountain, should I put her on 2 full teaspoons of salt right now? Cards say yes, but you might want to discuss it with a vet. Yeah, any of the medical questions, I would run past the vet, but the cards say yes. Yellow, love for the next 5 days. Love for the next 5 days looks a little slow. Doesn't look like all that much is happening. Nothing bad is happening. It just may be quiet. If you're currently with someone, it's going to be like status quo. If you're not with anyone, there's probably not all that much happening. Anthony, how is the near future store between Chick K from the job and me? I'm interested in her, but we're not very close. Okay, let's see. Well, it's slow and steady wins the race, and that may be because you don't have an established relationship yet. Once you start, if you start communication, things could start to evolve. So the first step would be to try to open up the doors of communication, and then you may have opportunity for things to move forward, because you do have the Empress here. So things could happen, but you might need to start it, or, you know, make it happen. Because it may not be something that happens otherwise. Like, you may have to take the step. Nat wants the orange cards. Transformation. You are ready to move beyond energies and situations that are no longer helpful and make space in your life for something more purposeful. You have a real need for clearing away at this time, not just physically, mentally, but spiritually too. As you remove clutter and debris from your world, your energy becomes the energy of transformation. Like a butterfly emerging from the cocoon, you are ready to move beyond previous limitations of your life. You are moving away from stagnancy or feeling of being held back, and taking the heavy energies of your life and making them light, so you can fully embrace who you were born to be. Transformation. And then this one is trust the universe. Although your faith may be challenged now, trust the universe. There is a reason for some of the experiences that you've been going through recently. There are no coincidences in this life, and everything is unfolding perfectly according to the divine plan. Positive opportunities are coming your way. Trust the process and the path that you are being led down. You will know that it's the right path when you're excuse me, experiencing synchronicities and other signs and wonders. These are messages reminding you to trust the universe. Pretty good. Tanya, love. Okay, when it comes to love, don't be afraid to express your wants and needs. You have new beginnings on the horizon. You have fire. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Exploring your options leads to success. You also have potential for a committed relationship here, possibly with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. You also could have a Sagittarius here. So lay down the law, set boundaries, express your wants and needs around love, and love moves forward towards greener pastures. Mountain. Will there be another deal offered in October, and will our benefits change to where I won't be able to retire early like I was planning? I don't think it's going to affect your retirement, but I'm not confident that there's going to be a different deal offered. And maybe the same kind of deal. I don't see much of a change around it. If there is, yeah, I don't think there's going to be a new kind of a deal. I think it may be something similar to what's already been offered or what's ever being offered. Fred, is T currently lying? Yeah. Yeah, there is deceit around this person. Mountain. Oh. Mountain. Will I meet anyone of significance at the gathering this weekend that will impact my future beyond surface level stuff? I'm only getting a 33% chance yes, so I'm not real confident. Yeah, I'm not really confident in either. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for yet? Justine, love reading. If you're not with anyone, you may have choices and options coming in around love that leads you to success. Through divine guidance, life moves forward towards greener pastures. You have Sagittarius here, and then you have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you're already with someone, your current relationship should be functioning well, and it moves forward slow and steady, wins the race through divine guidance. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Sweetie, what did Salmon feel after meeting me today? May have been happy and content, grounded and stable, kind of neutral, average, okay. Tanya Edwards said, I'm surprised I haven't ran off with all of the religious material. I had so many thoughts. Oh my God. Well, at least he knows it. Yeah, that's okay. I knew what you meant. Yeah, this is another new account. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for? Tanya, I said there's a big chance. I know. But what are you going to do? I mean, maybe it's a phase and he'll grow out of it. Do you know how long he's been involved in this? Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for? That's it? All right, then I'm going to wrap it up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Probably not until later in the afternoon. My nephew's in a play. I'm going to go see the play. And I have to do a couple of things in the morning, so probably not until like the afternoon. We'll see how it goes. I'll be on at some point. Thank you all very much for being here. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.